designs and expert craftsmanship. From our first sparkle to redesigning Grandma's heirloom, we'll handle it all with care, quality, and honest prices big stores simply can't match. Expert repairs, one-of-a-kind creations, and service that feels like home at J. Mullins Jewelry, 1640 Memorial Boulevard in Murfreesboro, and mullinsjewelry.com.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too, and I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Each team knows which play will be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-900-0877 to make the winning move that can save you time and money.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Hey there, it's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, I've seen firsthand how they go above and beyond. They have the Gateway and Memorial Boulevard locations, along with 9 more across Middle Tennessee. They make it easy to get the help I need, and I can always talk to a real person. That's a big deal nowadays. That's why I trust First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They're always there when I need them.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Mr. Andy Womack. Give you the team stats, and Bill will have the scoring here. The IDST's intermission continues. Bill, you want to give us that scoring real quick?
Absolutely. For the Blackman Lady Blaze tonight, they were winners tonight, 65-27 over the Riverdale Lady Warriors. Leading the Lady Blaze in scoring tonight was Amira Herring tonight with 17 points. Sam Garner, I thought she had a really good game tonight, had 8 points and I don't know how many assists, a bunch. Number 12, Layla Hall, also had a great night, 8 points. Mariah O'Corey had 4 points. Nautica Tomlin had 2 points. Destiny Liggins had 14 points, and a really good force in there tonight for the Lady Blaze. Ariana Lanes had 5 points tonight. Dee Dee Jackson came in and hit a first bank 3 for the Lady Blaze. For the Riverdale Lady Warriors, the Lady Warriors were led in scoring tonight by Riley Sturbins with 11 points. She had 3 first bank 3s. Abby Dennis had 2 points. Madison Taylor had a point. Lockney Brown had 2. Donetta Graves had 2. Brianna Barnes had a basket. And Riley Williams had 7 points, including a first bank 3.
All right, these stats from our friends at Winners Trophies. Do you know those folks?
I know them a little bit.
Okay. They've done a lot of good work. How long has Winners Trophies been around?
This is the 31st year.
Wow, 31 years. So Winners Trophies, also Fans Heating and Air and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates with your stats here at the end of the girls' game. Blackman won the Battle of the Boards 32-19 tonight. Rebounds went Blackman's way for sure. Turnovers, Riverdale with 14, Blackman with 6. From the free throw line, 12 of 19, solid 63% for the Lady Blaze. Just 1 of 6, 17% for Riverdale. Field goal shooting, this is obviously one of the big differences in the game. Riverdale was 11 of 49, 22%. They did have 4 first bank 3s to Blackman's 1. However, Blackman shot 47%, 25 of 53, so that's 47% to 22% shooting. from the field. Blackman won the first quarter 21-6, had a halftime lead of 39-13 after a 19-5 Blackman third quarter. It was 58-18, and with the running clock in the fourth quarter, your final score wound up being a 38-point win for Blackman, 65-27. The Lady Blaze improved to 13-3 on the year. That's one of the scores on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Also tonight, it was Mount Juliet, a 57-33 winner over Oakland. We did have Smyrna 20, Siegel 17 at halftime. I'm sure we'll be getting a score on that here pretty quick. And that is a look at your final scoreboard. We'll be getting some scores in during this boys game upcoming, which we turn our attention to here now as Blackman and Riverdale get going. And, you know, Riverdale on Friday night had a huge win in district play over Oakland. Does, you know, something like that can often propel a team. Yeah. I'm sure Blackman's going to get their best shot tonight.
I mean, I've seen it happen before, a big win like that over a rival like Oakland, like for Riverdale. I mean, a huge win, 2 points, and you can tell how much the kids really, really wanted that one. It brings you in tonight and gives you confidence coming in here against your rival of Blackman. And, you know, this is always a good game. Both of these guys, Coach Voss and Coach Workman, worked together for a long time. They know what each other runs, and this is going to be a really good night.
Well, the Warriors come in at a 4-9 record, 12-3 for the Blackman Blaze here this evening, and we're about ready for these starting lineups. And they're coming to you tonight from Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. And there was one number that came out that I don't think I have, or they're wearing a different number with the jersey tonight. So let me run over here and take a look.
You know, Brian, you can kind of throw the numbers out as far as the record goes when these two play. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of like the old Oakland-Riverdale rivalry. You know, all those years when it was just the two schools, it didn't matter what the other school's record was. When they played the other team, you know, you were going to get their best shot. And I feel the same way in this game here tonight.
Well, I think for Riverdale, we go with Ryan and Evan Wilkerson. We'll just have to see. I think maybe Evan is wearing a different number, but we'll take a look at that. Dawson Woodfine, number 1, a junior, to get the start tonight as well. Number 24, Braylon Burns, a senior, and number 13, and that would be Trey White, a junior. And for the Blackman Blaze of Barry Workman, number 0, Braden Flowers, 6-foot senior guard. Number 22, Keller Jackson, a 6'4 senior post. Number 4, Dorian Lyles, a 6'2 senior guard. And number 15, Caden Avant, he is a 5'11 senior. And that's only 4 players, and we're not playing 4-on-4 here, so.
Well, we hope not to. We don't want to foul out 15 guys. You know.
Don't think. I just obviously missed one, and there I found him. It's Jalen McDonald. I thought McDonald would probably start tonight, 6'7 senior center. So Flowers, Jackson, McDonald, Lyles, and Avant. I'm going to go with Wilkerson, Woodfine, Burns, and White for the Riverdale Warriors. About ready to tip this one up. Burns is going to jump against McDonald here. And it's going to be controlled by the Blackman Blaze. They're in the white home uniforms. Navy blaze across the front, arching across the chest. And the Navy numbers, a little orange trim as they work it inside to McDonald and puts it up strong. The Warriors in their road Cardinal uniforms with Riverdale arching across the chest in Vegas gold with gold numbers and striping as well. Riverdale works it down, and shot from the right side up by Ryan Wilkerson is no good. And here's Flowers bringing it down to McDonald at the right wing. Deeper in the right corner, they find Lyles. Back to McDonald, who drives left side and puts it up easily.
pretty easy start right here for Blackman. 2 layups pretty much.
We've played less than a minute here. Up top, White mishandles it, gets it right before the stripe, not actually touching it. Woodfine drives to the foul line, flips it back out. Now Burns drives from the left block up, no good. Rebound Keller Williams as they move left to right from our vantage point. Pass up to Caden Avent. Now around the horn to the right wing. A 3 on the way, and it's no good by Lyles. Riverdale with the rebound. 4-0 Blackman start here. Woodfine with it for the Warriors. They're moving right to left as we see it. Woodfine at the left wing. Looks inside. Drives to the top of the key. Kicks it off in the right corner to Ryan Wilkerson. Thought about a baseline shot. Nothing there. And back up top for a reset. A drive by Woodfine has to find Burns. Burns gets McDonald on the drive. And McDonald blocks it, but they're going to blow the whistle before that. And that is going to go against Braden Flowers.
Kind of a touchy foul right there. I don't know about that one, but early on, it looks like Blackman was able to get the paint established, and I think that's kind of what they were trying to do early on. And a couple layups. Riverdale's kind of had some forced mid-rangers early on in this game.
First free throw is no good by Burns. He'll have another shot here to try to get Riverdale on the board, and rattles out. Rebound by Keller Jackson. All senior starting lineup here for the Blaze. Very seasoned group. Flowers in the corner. To Lyles underneath. Keller Jackson tries to put it up strong. Missed the shot though. Tipped his own rebound to Riverdale. Woodfine brings it down. Drives to the baseline and threw it right into the hands of Dorian Lyles. Lyles from Siegel in the corner. 3 ball up by Avent, no good. Played on a sectional team last year. That upset Blackman in the region tournament at Lebanon.
His father was one of my high school teammates. It's kind of crazy how time flies.
Here's Woodfine on the drive, too strong. Flowers down the floor, long pass up, finds Dorian Lyles, a little finger roll to lay it in for his first points tonight. Dorian's grandfather was also a longtime educator in the city school system, I think.
Sure was.
Actually made it to the central office his last several years.
And I think he still helps out
I'm sure.
time to time.
Burns is going to be fouled in the paint and earn another trip to the free throw line.
He's one of the best people you're ever going to meet, Mr. Lyles.
I know when I went to vote in the last election, he was one of the volunteers that helped with that. Or maybe not volunteer, but he was there.
Always giving back to the community.
Foul, by the way, was on McDonald, and Burns with both free throws finally get the Warriors on the scoreboard, and they jump into a press here. Flowers and Lyles in the backcourt. Back over to Flowers, and a quick pass up to Keller Jackson, gets it across just in time. Jackson, top of the key, now they work it into the corner. Flowers back around to the right side. Avent has it at the wing. Up top straight away, McDonald didn't take the shot. Flowers works it in, and Keller Jackson with a nice one-handed move.
Really nice right there by Jackson.
His first points, and Blackman has made the most of their offensive advantages. Here's a drive, shot is too strong. Rebound Blackman, and here's Flowers pushing it down the floor. Lyles goes baseline and missed the shot. I think they're going to get Mr. McDonald for being over the back on the rebound there. And that is the case. And Blackman is going to sub here because that's his second foul.
It's a big foul right here early in the first quarter.
That brings Mike Bass into the game. He's 6'2", replacing 6'7", so you lose a little bit of size too. 3:50 to play here in the first. Burns driving, mishandles, and now has to pass off. There's also Malachi Benford in the game for the Warriors. Here's Evan Wilkerson. 3 is too long.
Riverdale still trying to get their first field goal for the night. 0 of 5 right here to start the game.
Bass has it in the deep left corner, now brings it out. Between the circles is Keller Jackson. Avent drives to the left, passes off to Bass, and now in the corner, Flowers. Nice move, gets to the glass and puts it in.
Nice job right there by Braden. Little rip through right there, got baseline, used the square for the finish.
10-2, Blackman on top, 3:04 to play. Benford for the Warriors. Over right side and baseline, Woodfine kicks it out, and a 3 on the way, and good by Ryan Wilkerson. First bank 3. And the Warriors get their first field goal.
Needed that one, Brian.
5-point lead for the Blaze. 2:41 to play. They've got the ball. Flowers right wing. Looking inside. Lyles posted up. Now left side. Bass for 3. Yes. Mike Bass with the first bank 3, and it's their first 3-point basket to make it 13-5.
Really nice set right there with Coach Wortman, getting Bass open for that 3.
Here's Burns. Takes it to the right side, too strong, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Riverdale's number 30. There's another number I don't have. I'm sure their home and away jerseys are just different. But that was not on the roster that I have. Titus White, number 14 in the game for the Warriors. 2 minutes to play right now, and Woodfine at the foul line tries to throw it over to Burns, but it's knocked away, and actually not knocked away, it's just thrown away. Turnover Riverdale.
Kind of going too fast, got sped up a little bit right there, trying to do too much.
MJ Tolliver in the game for the Warriors. Braden Flowers takes it right side. Up top, gives it to Avent. Now Keller Jackson, the left elbow. Now they flip it back up. Mike Bass thought about a dribble, now just pulls up for the 3. It's in and out. Rebound, Jackson pulls down the offensive board and then travels. Bass, I don't think, realized how open he was, and he was going to dribble and then just pulled up for 3.
Yeah, he originally was going to pass it, but he was so open. He's like, I can't pass this one up. And the timing was a little bit off. Usually those have a hard time going in.
Junior Cash Shipley is in the game for Blackman. Burns has it now for the Warriors from the left wing. Tolliver, 3, no good. Rebound, Avent. Up to Cash. Now Keller Jackson fires up a 3. It's a bit long. High for the rebound, though, is Mike Bass. Shipley at the wing, left side. Jackson pops out, now right side. He goes to Avent. Go back up top. Bass, pull up jumper from 8, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Burns. Driving Tolliver. Looks for some help. Back up to Burns with 44 seconds. Burns to the foul line. And chasing down the loose ball is Benford. Benford to Tolliver, who surveys, gets a pick. Kind of a half pick, if you will. Lost the ball, but it right into the hands of Riverdale down low. Number 30. I couldn't understand who he said. So Blackman with the ball with the last 8 seconds. Shipley with 5 with 4. They get it in the hands of Bass. Bass tries the drive, slips, ball on the floor, picked up by Riverdale. And that is the end of the first quarter of play, which sees the Blackman Blaze on top 13-7. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home has served Murfreesboro families with compassion and care since 1880. As a family-owned funeral home, we're committed to honoring every life with dignity through traditional services, cremation options, and pre-planning that gives you peace of mind. For over 140 years, we've been here when it matters most. Visit JenningsandAyers.com. Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, honoring life and comforting families since 1880.
Hi, this is Dan with Music World and Drummer's Den. Our prices are as good or better than the box stores. I don't think you'll do better by shopping online than you would by coming in. Being able to hold a guitar, try it out. You can't do that online. I am absolutely sure we have more selection of instruments than anybody else in the area. New and used. We have used instruments as well as new ones. Music World and Drummer's Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course. Thank you very much for being our customers.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Coverage brought to you by Ideas Tees, along with Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. A pretty hot start, especially the first 5-6 minutes there for Blackman.
Really was, and but a good job by Riverdale to get back into it. Only down 13-7. Blaze shot 47% in the first quarter. Riverdale was 2 of 10 from the floor. But 13-7 here as we start the second quarter action.
It's Riverdale basketball. They've got it up top with Ryan Wilkerson. His running mate Woodfine to the foul line and a travel. He did kind of slide across the floor. So it'll be out of bounds. Far sideline near the Blackman bench. And that's where Braylon Bailey, a sophomore who's in for Blackman, will inbound. They work it down. Flowers has it left side to Keller Jackson. Now Flowers from deep. It is off the lip of the rim. And the rebound pulled down by White. That one was from NBA range.
That was deep.
Woodfine has it right side. Now finds a clearing. Drives in there. Just misses the shot. And that was a good look, too. Down the floor is Bailey. In the corner, Bass with a big three. His second three of the game. It's 16-7.
Bass feels confident. You can tell tonight in his shot.
Burns slips on the floor. If there's a little moisture here or what. In the corner. Work it back to Woodfine, who just lost the ball out of bounds.
Trying to do a little too much again right there, Brian. The Blackman defender had cut him off and tried to keep going. Lost the ball out of bounds.
So Blackman has a 16-7 lead with 6:23 to play here in the first half. And Cash Shipley trots it down. And they set up in their offense. Jackson over to Bass. Bass drives left side. Puts it up with the left hand. Good. And a foul. Wilkerson caught him on the wing. Bass with 8 points and a chance at a three-point play. He's had 2 3-pointers, so he might as well score 3 on a 2-point basket.
Bass is a solid player for them, for Blackman. Shooter can come in, also has a little game going to the basket like you just showed us right there.
Free throw is no good, but Jackson with the rebound and missed the shot. Tip in, however, right there. Braden Bailey, the sophomore. Oh, that was, what, a 5-point swing?
5-point swing on that possession. The things that kill you if you're Riverdale.
Woodfine has it. Deeper in the right corner. White had it for a moment. That's Trey White. Now Woodfine back up between the rings. Passes over to the right side. Ryan Wilkerson kind of in some trouble. Bounce passes it back out to Evan. Now Braylon Burns just pulls up for 3. It's off the backboard. And quickly down the floor is Shipley, but Shipley is going to be fouled. I believe it was Wilkerson, number 3. Yep, that's his second foul.
Well, Brian, early on in this game, it's obvious this has really been played at the Blackman pace that they want to play with. And Riverdale's kind of taking some forced shots. I think Riverdale's got to be a little bit more patient. They can get better shots if they just keep turning their offense.
Flowers to inbound in front of the Riverdale bench, throws it into the backcourt where Shipley takes a few dribbles, now takes it left side, handoff to Bass.
Yep.
And travel.
Ran with that one. You're not going to get that one past Michelle Milton, Brian.
Seasoned official. They've got a seasoned crew here tonight.
Dude, Tommy Betty here tonight. Really good crew.
You've had a few conversations with him, I guess.
Tommy's I think he's been doing this about 25, 30 years now.
From the left wing, Woodfine gets himself free. Back up top to Tolliver. He tries to penetrate, puts it up from the right block. Missed the shot, rebound, put back, yes sir, and a foul.
Boy, really good drive right there. First, Riverdale was a little patient that time. Got to the rim, even though they missed a shot, right in a good position to get an offensive rebound. And an one chance right here. Cut this lead possibly to 20-10.
Keller Jackson with the foul.
Like a host of subs in for Coach Wortman.
Free throw, no good. Chance had a 3-point play there. And Coach brought back the starters there. Flowers, Lathan Alsop is in, so it's not necessarily the starters, but Avon in there.
Flowers for 3.
And Flowers, when he touches the ball, you better be ready for him to throw it up there. First bank 3 for him, 23-9. Benford has it over to Tolliver. Now Woodfine, top of the key, passes off right side. That's Wilkerson, dribbles around. Woodfine looking in. And nobody to get it into. Around the horn now. To the left side to Evan Wilkerson. Now Woodfine to Wilkerson up top. Right side Tolliver. Ball on the floor. He's in trouble and just pulled out of there by McDonald. Flowers, no look pass down low to Latham. Turns, spins in the lane, bounces 3 times, falls away. Riverdale with the board. Just didn't get the shooter's roll that time, did
everything
Alsop.
but the roll.
3:20 to play in the half. Ball thrown right into the hands of McDonald. Long pass up, and here's Flowers with the lay-in on the other end. Got the crowd on their feet thinking maybe dunk, but it didn't happen. He just laid it in.
Nice job by Flowers on the back tip, and then they got it, and he got the leak out for the layup.
Riverdale at the foul line. Ball lost. Alsop comes up with the loose ball. Another Riverdale turnover, and here's Flowers to bring it down. Under 3 minutes to play in the half. Lyles down low, finds McDonald, kisses it in off the glass. McDonald with 6. And it's 27-9.
Riverdale needs a basket right here.
And now we get a Riverdale timeout here. Looks like a 30-second timeout for the Warriors as they trail 27-9. And on their offensive end here, a word from our friends at Parks Auction, Mr. Hockenberry, if you don't mind.
Absolutely, absolutely. Need to buy or sell property fast? Parks Auction is the name. Rutherford County Trust. For decades, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have delivered results for families, investors, and businesses. When you want excellence and experience on your side, call Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg today for a no-obligation consultation. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Online at parksauction.com.
John tells me the Eagleville girls were up 54-26 with about 3 minutes to play. That was the last score he had. And Eagleville girls were playing at Santa Fe tonight, so it looks like they're going to get another victory. I think the boys for sure are heavy favorites in their district. I think the Eagleville girls, after playing a tough non-district schedule, have got a good shot at it too.
Santa Fe's a hard place to win. That's a good win for the Lady Eagles.
After the timeout, White with the ball for Riverdale. They work it to Burns. He tries to get around his guy. Shot missed, but he got the rebound and put it back in.
That's one way to do it, Brian. Just throw it off the board and go get it and lay it in the basket.
So Riverdale scores after taking a timeout. Flowers to Lyles in the deep right corner. Brings it over to the wing, up top McDonald. Left side Flowers. Drive, pull up jumper from 8. Good by Dorian Lyles. That's one thing he does well, is that mid-range jumper.
Really improved that over the years.
29-11. Blackman with 1:41 to go. And Riverdale with the ball. Wilkerson with it. Back over to Woodfine as they reset. Wilkerson pulls up for 3 and got it. First bank 3. Ryan Wilkerson, his second of the night. Long pass up on the run out. Dorian Lyles goes up hard. No foul call, but McDonald there for the rebound and fouled as the shot fell away. So we'll have a couple of charity tosses.
Well, that would have brought the crowd down right there and got the first one to go.
So at the free throw line is McDonald. First one good. 7 points for him. Could be 8 if he hits another free throw here.
Brian, I feel like McDonald's going to be a big X factor for the Blaze this year. We can get really good production from him. They're going to be tough to beat.
Well, he's definitely got the size. That helps a lot. 31-14 as he hit the second free throw. Riverdale with 1:10 to work with, and Woodfine in the corner, far side. To Benford, they work it over right side, and another Wilkerson 3 attempt off the rim. No look flat pass, Flowers to Lyles. Lyles, missed the layup. It just crawled around the rim and fell away. Benford down the floor quickly to Wilkerson. Dips it off in the corner, now gets it back. Takes it right side, and a foul called. Coach Wertman trying to help the officials.
I think we all saw it, and I think Coach Workman for sure saw it right there in front of him.
Well, he was trying to help his guy.
He knows Tommy. He's been around a while. So
he was thinking more of a push-off than anything. Inbounds by Riverdale. Woodfine up top, right side. Now to Benford. Benford to the foul line and back out. Ryan Wilkerson drives right side to Benford at the wing. Takes a few dribbles to Burns. Now back to Woodfine with 24 seconds. Looks back at Coach Voss, who directs traffic in the backcourt. And immediately, Coach Wertman calls his defense. And Coach Voss changes the play with 8. They go to work, 7-6. Woodfine, 3, 2. Going to have to pull up, just shoot a 3 at the horn, and it's no good. And your halftime score is Blackman 31, Riverdale 14. 31-14, your halftime score. And at the half, we'll take a timeout. Come back, we'll have all of your stats as we continue. State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
Back in 1985, when Toots first opened, there were very few restaurants in this town. We've seen hundreds of them come and go, and yet we are still so blessed to be in business and be doing business here in Rutherford County.
This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
At Wilson Bank and Trust, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between personal service and digital solutions. This is Andy Jakes with Wilson Bank and Trust. As your local independent bank, we're proud to offer the relationships and trusted service you expect, along with the tools and technology that keep you moving forward.
Wilson Bank and Trust, here to get you there.
Whether you're a growing business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Because this isn't just where we work, it's where we live too.
Wilson Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Power outages are unpredictable, but with Roscoe Brown's generator services, your peace of mind doesn't have to be. Whether it's storm season or an unexpected blackout, our generators ensure that your home stays powered. Installation, maintenance, or repair, our team's ready 24/7 to respond to your needs. With Roscoe Brown, you're not just getting a generator, you're securing a lifeline for those moments that you needed the most. Ensure your home is always powered. Your family's comfort is our commitment. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Basketball.
Let's get your halftime stats here from Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company. Josh Houston and Associates with those. Got the team stats over there, Bill, I think.
Absolutely. We are at the half here at Blackman as the dance team is out here doing their show. At the half here, it is Blackman 31, Riverdale 14. Here in the first half for the Riverdale Warriors. As a team in the first half, they had 8 rebounds. They were 5 of 18 from the floor for 28%. They made 2 first bank threes. Riverdale at the line, they were 2 of 5. They got there 5 times, made 2 of them, 40%. They turned the ball over 4 times. For the Blackman Blaze in the first half, 13 rebounds. They were 13 of 25 from the floor, 52%. They made 3 first bank threes. They are 2 of 3 at the free throw line, and they only had 2 turnovers. And again, at the half here, Blackman leads it 31-14 over Riverdale.
Did get a girls' final just in. Smyrna 54, Siegel 41. So the Smyrna girls with the victory there tonight. More scores and a look at the scoring when we come back. This is State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
We're at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive, talking with Anne Marie Brents.
When people walk in and they're like, tell me what's good, I usually tell them the loaded baked potato, which is a fully loaded potato with the butter, sour cream, cheese, bacon, and chives, and then we put meat on top of it.
At Rick's, they use the largest potatoes you can find.
Every Tuesday, we run a special on the loaded potatoes. We call it Tater Tuesday, and we sell a lot of potatoes.
Barbecue, smoked chicken, ribs, they've got it all at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive, and online at ricksbbq.com.
Message provided by the Rutherford Opioid Board.
What's the location of your emergency?
I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate.
946 overdose calls countywide in 2023.
We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
I just really appreciate Danny and his whole team. I always feel like I'm going to get great service and the right outcome.
You just don't find any better people.
He's always been very good.
We've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big G TV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game.
back at the Furnace, Blackman High School leading 31-14 here at halftime. And our Big G TV coverage brought to you by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, the only multi-specialty, physician-owned medical practice in Rutherford County. Serving the community with primary and specialty care, MMC is committed to keeping you healthy for life. And Bill, how about our scoring in the first half?
All right, Brian here for the Blackman Blaze here in the first half. Braden Flowers had 7 points and a first bank 3. Keller Jackson had 2 points. Jalen McDonald, 8 points. Dorian Lyles, 4 points. Mike Bass, 8 points. Braylon Bailey, 2 points. And Kenny Robinson, 2 points for the Blackman Blaze. They lead here 31-14 over Riverdale here at the half. For the Riverdale Warriors in the first half, Ryan Wilkerson had 6 points, including 2 first bank 3s. Let's see here. Evan Wilkerson had 2 points. Braylon Burns had 4 points. And Jackson Turner had 2 points for the Warriors.
All right, and got to thank Jay Spurlock. I asked him, I saw him sitting over there a few rows back behind the scorer's table, and I said, can you sneak down and take a picture of the Riverdale book there so I could find out who 12 was, and that's Jackson Turner. And Kenny Robinson is number 30 for Riverdale. Did not have them on my sheet here and not on the roster. So appreciate the help there, Mr. Spurlock. And a few scores in girls play tonight. Final, Providence Christian 72, Franklin Road Academy 56. Of course, Blackman beat Riverdale 65-27. Franklin last night down Laverne 52-34. Smyrna a victor over Siegel 54-41. Mount Juliet downs Oakland 57-33. And at halftime, of course, we've got 31-14. Those are the only boys scores I have here from tonight. Complete scoreboard refreshes every 60 seconds at WGNSradio.com/scoreboard. And we keep it updated, powered by Coach T. Our final timeout will come back. Second half action straight ahead as Blackman in control of this non-district game with Riverdale, 31-14. State Farm Prep Sports.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me show you. With discounts up to 40%, you may find it even costs less.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-459-2683.
When it comes to building your dream home in Rutherford County, America's Home Place has the winning game plan. Step into the Mount Juliet showroom and call your own plays. Pick the house plan, flooring, cabinets, countertops, and more, all under one roof. Build it your way on your land with a builder you can trust. Visit 4157 North Mount Juliet Road or call 615-784-0030. America's Home Place, helping Rutherford County families score big with custom homes.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
We are back here at Blackman High School. We're certainly glad that you're along with us here this evening for our coverage. Friday night we'll be with the Blaze as they travel to Stewart's Creek for district action. John will be there on Friday, and then on the Coaches Show, joined by Danny Brewer on Saturday morning. I can't remember next week. I think it's Oakland Blackman at Oakland on Tuesday rather. So we've got the schedule on our website. Looks like a little delay coming out of the timeout, but Blackman going to go with Flowers, Jackson, McDonald, Lyles, and Avent. And the delay is the officials aren't back yet.
I think Ken's over there. Ken Milton's giving him a little talk to.
Oh.
Getting them ready for district and region play.
I guess so.
You know, Brian, you talked about all these great games coming up, and we have some great county matchups. We also, for the first time, really, and we have some good private school matchups too. The MTCS and PCA, I've already played once, and
they play again next Friday. I think
it's going to be a heck of a battle, and on both games. You know, the girls' game, that could be a preview of your state championship game, possibly.
Yep.
And, you know, PCA boys, you know, have really started off strong this year, too.
Jackson, Turner, Wilkerson, Woodfine, Burns, and White, I believe. Yes, will start for Riverdale here in the second half. Starting lineups from Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air, and JHA Company. Blackman works from right to left as we see it. So they're on the near side for us. Braden Flowers from the left wing, no good. Keller Jackson tipped it out of bounds, but it was actually off the hands of Jackson Turner. So Blackman will inbound on the far baseline. Flowers to trigger in. And cutting down low is Lyles. Missed the shot, but McDonald runs down the loose ball. His big 6'7" frame back out to Flowers. Well, it hasn't been pretty, but Blackman still has the ball. Inside to Jackson. Jumper no good. And tried to tip it in was McDonald. And that falls away.
Well, you can really see Coach Workman has really emphasized getting the ball inside. They had 3 or 4 possessions chances that time, and good job by Riverdale really fighting on the glass.
So the Warriors bring it back up top. Woodfine to Turner. Now Wilkerson. Back in the deep right corner, Turner has it, takes a few dribbles. Now directing traffic, and I think Coach Voss wants a timeout there. One will take as well. Still the same halftime score, 31-14 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Looking for the best Blue Raider gear in town? Raider Tees has you covered. From stylish apparel and hats to unique MT-themed gifts and accessories, we've got everything a true Blue Raider fan needs. Whether you're headed to the game, shopping for a fellow fan, or just want to show off your Middle Tennessee pride, Raider Tees is the go-to spot. Stop by 111 East MTCS Road, right across from MTCS, and check out our unbeatable selection. Raider Tees, bigger, better, and go blue.
Hey, it's Brian. I want to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. You know, in a world that's changing, replacing local with global, personal contact with a screen, and human expertise with AI, I'm happy that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is here in Murfreesboro with real experts that will show up to get the job done. 2 locations on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game brought to you in part by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, the Rutherford Opioid Board, as well as State Farm. Riverdale to inbound. They try to throw it into the backcourt, and Flowers tipped it, but out of bounds. It's hard to lob it over Braden's head.
I was going to say, that's probably not a smart play there. Braden might have been too tall right there on that one.
They try to work it in, and it's going to be stolen away by McDonald, so it's a turnover regardless. Up top, McDonald, down low, Keller Jackson off the left glass from the block.
Nice high-low action right there for the Blaze.
4 points for Keller. First point scored in the second half. Woodfine takes it to the left side. Burns at the foul line, lost the ball, but Wilkerson picks it up. At the left wing, thought about a 3, but all over him is Lyles. Woodfine now crosses into the lane. Pull up Jay, in and out. Boy, robbed right there. Rebound, Caden Avent. Up the floor, Flowers. Jackson, top of the spear to the left wing. Lyles will work it back around the horn, and Flowers, a fadeaway 3, deep right side. You know what happened. 10 points, 2 threes for Mr. Flowers. Just a rock-solid player. Ryan Wilkerson now for the Warriors to Woodfine, left wing. 5:35 to play. Pick set. Takes it left side. Now Wilkerson open for three, and that's a big three for Wilkerson, and a timeout taken here by the Riverdale Warriors, and gives us a moment for a final word from Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught, the Milton dynamic duo.
Yes, they are, Brian. Everyone claims to be a real estate expert, but when experience matters, Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught have spent decades helping clients sell fast and for top dollar. With the marketing power of Parks Auction, Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg make sure your property doesn't just sell, it sells for more. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. ParksAuction.com.
Bob Bugg also claims to be a friend of mine, but gave John a calendar before me. I don't understand.
I actually think I have a calendar too.
Oh, okay.
On my fridge.
Well,
Bob Parks, yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob. Probably sent it to Saskatchewan or something. In the backcourt, under no pressure, Blackman trots it down. McDonald pops out, now back over to Flowers. Deep right corner, Lyles looks for Mr. McDonald underneath and couldn't control the hot pass.
Well, Brian, I think they've run this same play about 4 times tonight, and they have yet to execute it to Coach Workman's liking, so they keep running the same play. That time a little too far on the pass.
6'2" sophomore guard Braylon Bailey into the game for the Blaze. Here's Burns on the drive, tries to get past McDonald, then swats it away after Burns controlled the loose ball. He went all the way over in the far corner, and somebody threw it in, and it rolled all the way across the court again.
You don't see that often.
No. From the near sideline and right corner, and this just a jump ball thrown into the backcourt. Ryan Wilkerson runs it down. Blackman just makes everything hard.
They do. They never make you comfortable. It's part of the success they've had all these years.
Burns at the right wing, drives it in the lane, tries to go up, and an interior pass stolen away by Avent. Down the floor on missing the layup is Bailey.
Boy.
Blackman crowd thought it was a dunk for sure.
Yep. I thought he would go with the Randy King rule. If you miss the dunk, you got to come out.
Well, now he's going to get a chance at redemption on the run out here and tries to slam it and miss the shot. But they get the rebound. Flowers inside to him. Yes, count the bucket. And there is a foul. So Bailey finally, after 3 chances, gets the shot.
Oh, Brian, that brings back so many memories. Coach King used to tell us, you can dunk it, but if you miss it, you're coming out.
Yep.
Don't miss.
He had someone at the scorer's table before the ball fell to the floor.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I mean, and you better be ready because he was going to snatch you up by your jersey.
Yes, he was.
Free throw is good, so 5 points for Bailey. And Mike Bass comes into the game for the Blaze. Wilkerson works it left side. Nothing in there, so pops it back out. And here's a drive, and Malachi Benford is going to be hacked and fouled. I think Keller Jackson, who says, who, me? And it is his second.
Yeah, you know, Brian, I've never met a basketball player that has ever thought they fouled. So,
right.
So
Lyle's going to check in for Blackman here in a second. And at the free throw line stands Malachi Benford, the senior, with 2 tosses. The first is good. And Jackson is going to go out as Lyles comes in. A little shorter haircut this year for Dorian.
Yeah. Got to get a little more serious this year.
I guess. One more free throw for Mr. Benford. It's no good. Rebound, Dorian Lyles. Passes over to Bass. Bass brings it down. Lyles between the circles and way out in the front court. Far side is Flowers. Dribbles around and motions everyone where he wants him to go. Brings it here to the right side. Hands it off to Bass. To McDonald. Back to Bass, who drives and missed the shot. Rebound was tipped around by McDonald, controlled by Riverdale. And down the floor, Tolliver, and has it blocked. Goes out of bounds off of the Blaze. They just have so much size inside.
They really do. It makes it really hard in the paint, on passes, stuff at the rim.
And they're challenging just everywhere.
And Riverdale's playing basically 5 guards, so it's hard to get in there and score it.
Wilkerson's shot does not draw iron, and down the floor of the Blaze. 2:56 to play. Bass in the corner. Drives. Gets underneath on the baseline, and there's a foul before he could pass it to Dorian. And that's going to be against Malachi Benford.
You know, that's one of the fouls right there, Brian, that kind of drives coaches crazy. The kid drives baseline, and referee anticipates there's going to be contact.
Yep.
There really wasn't contact there, and he gets a foul called on him.
And there's going to be a foul as Wilkerson was trying to deny Lyles. I have that as 3 on him, and I think he is going to come out for Jackson Turner. That is actually 4 on him. Inbounds and going up strong is Lyles in the lane for an easy deuce there. 41-18 Blackman. 2:43 to play. Tolliver right side. Ooh. Thought someone was going to zig, but he zagged. That was White, but loose ball run down by Benford. Benford had trouble matching his shoes.
Yes.
And a carry here on the right side by M.J. Tolliver and a turnover for the Warriors. Jackson back in, and let's see, Shipley back in and Keller Jackson in. Flowers and McDonald and Lyles are out. Don't know for how long, but with a 41-18 lead, Coach Wertman maybe trying to give some experience to these younger fellas.
And you never know, you may be in a big game in foul trouble, and these guys may have to produce. So
true.
It's this group together. May have to do it.
Bailey to Jackson. Over to Bass. He just pulls up for 3 and lets it rip. Mike Bass.
I like his confidence tonight, Brian. You can just tell he's feeling it.
I think they only called that a 2, however. Must have been on the line. Rebound, and Bass brings it down after the Riverdale miss. Bass in the lane. Lets traffic go by and gets another 2 right there. Makes it 46-18 with 1:44 to play in the third. Riverdale's Burns has it. Hands it off to Turner, now back to Woodfine. Top of the key and around the horn, deep in the right corner now they go. Trey White brings it around, Titus White rather. Woodfine to White, tries to penetrate, flips it back out. You've got a Titus White and a Trey White for Riverdale. Bounce pass over to Trey. And now driving is Turner, but nowhere to go. They work it back around. Good Blackman defense this trip down. They work it now to the left corner. Titus White with it. Turn, spins, lost the ball momentarily, runs down the loose ball and flips it out of bounds. And it was last touched by Blackman apparently.
But Blackman's just making it hard for Riverdale to go anywhere. The ball is staying outside the three-point line and above. There's no lanes to cut in. And Blackman's doing a really good job on the defensive end tonight.
Well, yet another number that I don't have. I'll work to get it for you in a second. He's actually got it now in the corner, right side, and a 3 is up and good by the Warriors Woodfine his first bucket tonight, and a 30-second timeout for us. Well, make it a full timeout as Blackman leads 46-21 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy.
Here at Mills Pharmacy, we do compound medications.
Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Compounding medications are prescriptions that are not commercially available, or you need a special formulation. If it's a liquid, suppository, or specialized cream, we make that in our lab.
Mills Family Pharmacy offers a wide range of compounding, all to create custom medications for you.
We're at 2994 South Church Street, next to Toots.
Customized services at Mills Family Pharmacy.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
WGNS and Big G TV, your front row seat to Rutherford County Prep Sports.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, along with our friends at Franklin's Printworks.
Thinking of Sir Pizza, I may have to go by there after this game.
Man,
I know.
Got me hungry.
Talking about a royal feast earlier. That sounds pretty good.
17 seconds, and Blackman going to work for the last shot here. With 11 seconds, they go to work. Shipley bounces it to Jackson with 3 in the lane, puts one up and no good, but a foul with 1.7. That shot kind of defied gravity.
Everything but the finish right there. Great job right there by Jackson. They got exactly what they wanted. Got a chance here to get some points on the line.
Foul on Kenny Robinson for Riverdale. The free throw is good by Keller Jackson. 32, Chase Scruggs is in the game for the Warriors as well, as Jackson hits the second free throw to put him up 48-21, and Riverdale will inbound with just under 2 seconds to play here in the third. Turner is going to throw it in. We'll get it to Woodfine. He's not even going to attempt a shot. So 48-21, Blackman on top of Riverdale. Final quarter coming up next on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. My team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. We've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
Every team knows which play can be a winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-898-1150 and let me save you some money and time.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thanks, Andy, and I want to thank our friends bringing you State Farm Prep Sports like First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and the law offices of John Day. Don't forget SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known. Each pregame and postgame and halftime, you're going to hear about SRM Concrete solid performers throughout our broadcast. Thanks to our friends at SRM Concrete. To inbound will be Riverdale's Trey White. To start the fourth quarter, it's a 48-21 Blackman lead. Woodfine at the logo to Burns. Drives to the foul line, to the right block to lay it in, but too strong. Rebound by Braylon Bailey for the Blaze. And Ramirez James into the game for Blackman. On the drive, however, and a tough shot from the left block is Cash Shipley.
Know his dad real well. Good family.
Great name. From the right wing, hurling it toward the goal is Turner. It's no good. It goes out of bounds and belongs to Blackman. I've got a nephew named Cash.
Cash, I kind of like the Cash Money. I like that. I like that.
That was his nickname. Or is his nickname. Shipley bounces it over to Bailey. Up top now to Shipley, left wing. Back to Bailey, works the right side in the front court, takes it to the wing spot. That's Alsop, who pops out to help. Blackman kind of running their offense, and now Bailey drives, gets free in the lane, and scores. 7 points for him.
Well, Blackman's made 7 of the last 8 shots. Really good efficiency here for the Blaze.
Burns going to get fouled on the drive. And that was on Lamar Robinson, who snuck in, and I didn't see him. Free throw good. Now, Michael Voss has always played a lot of kids, but this is a lot for Coach Wertman. 11 players have made it to the floor. Burns hits the second toss as well.
You know, Brian, I like Burns' game. What year is he?
Burns is a senior.
Okay, I like his game. Brings a lot of good things here for Coach Voss.
That was a real tricky question. I don't have the years on some of these guys. Didn't have their name for a while. Oh, here's a drive missed by Bailey.
It could have been a class of 28 or something like that.
Yeah. Here's a free throw, or from the foul line, not a free throw. And fade away for Cash Shipley. Wilkerson at the right wing, thought about a three. Gives it up to Turner. Passed off, and here's Tolliver on the drive. Missed the shot. Rebound, Blackman high. Lamar Robinson with that board. Here's Shipley. He's red hot. It's off the rim and no good. Riverdale's basketball. 54-23 lead for the Blaze. Lady Blaze were winners big tonight. Won by 38 over the Riverdale Lady Warriors. Drive nicely done there by Turner. Jackson with 4 points tonight. 54-25. Bringing it down is Cash Shipley. Shipley just a junior. Also pops out. Left wing Bailey now. Back over to Shipley here on the near side. Up top, Alsop spots for the three. It's off the lip of the rim and rebound. Turner brings it down to Tolliver. Passed off, got it back, drives baseline and missed the shot. Down the floor trying to control it is Bailey. He does. Now a three is up and no good by Ramirez James. Up the floor and nicely run out, or nice run out there. And Kenny Robinson gets the 2-point basket. It's gotten a little backyardish here.
And neither team and neither coach is real happy about that. They want to get back to what they want to do and get back to their offensive stuff.
Ramirez James here with left wing up top. Now right side, Bailey with it. And spotting for the three is Ramirez James, and it is a ripper. First bank three for Gabriel, the junior. Makes it 57-27. Under 4 minutes to go. Baseline cut off there, Turner. Robinson comes back to help. Now Tolliver rather, with a touch to White. Back to Robinson, who just fires it up there, and it is off the back of the rim. Rebound, Shipley. Down the floor in the corner. Ramirez James again. This with three is no good. But the rebound tipped around, controlled by the Blaze. Now Alsop will try a three from the corner and nailed it. First bank three is good, and a timeout to allow for subs. And this is going to be fun.
Ooh, 5 more Riverdale players in.
Yeah. There's Mario Lee in the game.
I think they've got 6 on the court.
Yeah, somebody's got to come off.
Yeah.
I think the other gentlemen have been in, except Jackson Porter, who inbounded the ball. To Lee. Lee going to go baseline and threw it away, but on the line there. Let's see. .32 is Scruggs. Wrote his name down a minute ago. About 3 minutes to play. Scruggs now to Lee, working the near side of the floor. Up top, Porter. They work it back around, and Lee takes a long distance three attempt, and it's good. The sophomore.
Nice shot right there by Lee.
Letting it fly. Shipley, it's a 30-point lead for Blackman. Bounces it to Lamar Robinson. Ramirez James. Back to the left side. Shipley pulls back. The three is long and bounces over the rim. Rebound Riverdale and Porter. Long pass up and a little runner there by Mario Lee for the deuce. 60-32, Blackman. They've got the ball with about 2 minutes right now left in the game. Shipley works the right side of the floor. Waves everybody around. Alsop comes out to help. Alsop at the left wing. Penetrating, now throws it in the corner, and Alsop thought he was fouled there. 3 attempts short. Down the floor is Lee. Driving in the lane and kissing it in off the glass is Robinson. Little 8-footer. Whistle for subs, yep.
Even 60-34 game right here. Coach Workman is very ticked at a couple of his guys for giving up a transition basket. He cannot stand that.
Yeah, doing a little chewing over there. Devarian Dixon is in. He's a freshman. And that was Bailey with the shot that went in.
Little circus shot there.
He's got 9 points. They blow the whistle here with 1:07 on the foul by the Blaze. It'll be out of bounds. That's only the 3rd foul combined. They get it in quickly, but they're all over Lee. Let's see, 22, Lopsavian, Javian Lopsavian in the game for the Warriors. Ball on the floor, and it's run down by Riverdale, but thrown right into the hands of Dixon. And up the floor for a flush is Braylon Bailey. He's got 11 points. 9 here in the second half. They give up a shot in the lane by Scruggs. 26 seconds as the clock has been running here, 64-36. Bailey here near side. Dribbles, gets free in the lane, and tried to dump it low to Alsop, who had already vacated his spot, but it goes out of bounds and is touched by Riverdale. So Blackman will inbound, and Ramirez James to take care of that. Does so to Alsop. Alsop drives, gets in the lane, puts up a runner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Scruggs. and the ball lost, but regained. And here's a shot, a three at the horn.
We're going to count it.
Is going to be up by Mario Lee, who has come into the game here in the fourth quarter and thrown up 8 points for the Warriors and a nice little spark. But it's going to be a final of 64-39 here tonight. 64-39. A Blackman victory as their fine season, the 25-26 campaign, continues here, and they improved to 13-3 on the season. When we come back after timeout, we'll open up your Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. That's next, right here on State Farm Prep Sports from WGNS and Big G TV.
Genesee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Here's Dr. Russell McKissick with TOA.
We have a passion here for taking care of our athletes here in Rutherford County. We really do our best to take care of them.
Experts in joint, bones, and muscles.
Many years we've been taking care of athletes around here, and we've just picked up where Dr. John started, and we just keep going.
TOA has a playbook that gets you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. TOA, live your best life.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, SmyrnaAutoRepair.com.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
This is a paid legal ad.
At the law offices of John Day, we take only real cases that make a real difference.
My name is Laura Lynn, and my family needed legal help. The law offices of John Day took the burden really off of my shoulders. Never once did I feel secondary to anything else that was going on.
We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Rheem Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the primetime sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
Well, thank you there, Mr. Announcer, and welcome into Blackman High School, where we've got our Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Blackman boys a victor tonight by a final of 64-39. Blackman girls also winners 65-27 this evening. And first of all, why don't we do a little quick recap? Why don't you recap our scoring, our top scorers there for the girls game.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got that.
All right, as Brian said, the Blackman Lady Blaze defeated the Riverdale Lady Warriors tonight 65-27. Tonight for the Lady Blaze, they were led in scoring tonight by Amira Herring with 17 points. Destiny Liggins had 14 for the Lady Blaze. Sam Garner and Layla Hall both had 8. Mariah O'Corey had 4 points. Nautica Tomlin had 2 points. Dee Dee Jackson came in and made a first bank 3. And for the Lady Warriors, they were led in scoring tonight by Riley Sturbins, who had 3 first bank 3s and had 11 points tonight. Abby Dennis had 2. Madison Taylor had a point. Lockney Brown had 2 points. Donietta Graves had 2. Brianna Barnes had a point. And Riley Williams had 7 points, including the first bank 3.
All righty. Appreciate that. Halftime, Siegel Boys 34, Smyrna 33. And I'll get that updated on our scoreboard, but that was a halftime score. Appreciate you, Mr. Shipley, for that. As we look here on the postgame show, time to find out our SRM Concrete Solid performers. You know what? Blackman had such balanced scoring tonight, but I always like, Braden Flowers could probably be the person every night.
Yeah.
But when he's on the floor, he does more than scoring, but he can. He had 10 points tonight. Wasn't the leading scorer, but everything else that he does, and they just play under such control. And Barry has always seemingly had that guard that can really control the offense. And we've been looking at Braden since he was a freshman. He started when he was a freshman. That's unusual for Barry to do as well. But, we could give it to a lot of people, but I'm going to go with Braden for Blackman.
Yes, and I've known him since he was in the 3rd grade. Him and his dad was my PE partner for years. Braden grew up in the basketball family, and this does not shock me that it's not just a coincidence he's this good.
Yeah. For the Warriors, I'm going to pick Ryan Wilkerson. He's kind of the same. He's the floor general out there most of the time. Had 3 big threes for them tonight to lead the team with 9 points of their 39 here this evening. Your SRM Concrete Solid performers there. Locally grown, nationally known. That's SRM Concrete. And for our Craig's Tax Service keys to the game, Blackman is just so hard to play because they're very disciplined on the offensive end, and just their length on the defensive side.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I thought tonight Coach Workman came into this game. They realized they had the advantage inside, and you could just tell from the beginning they wanted to establish that, and then they worked off of that as the game went on. But tonight they realized they had that advantage, and those guys inside, McDonald and Williams and the other guys in there, they did a really good job. And Jackson did a really good job, and Dorian Lyles as well, establishing that paint area. And once you've established the paint area, you can get everything else that you want to from that. And Blackman just went from there. I saw a lot of good things tonight from Riverdale. I know they came off the win over Oakland, had some momentum. That they fought till the end tonight, and I know Coach Voss he's searching for guys, and he had a lot of guys play hard tonight.
Well, that is Bill's thoughts here on the Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. We know tax laws can be confusing, so get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service, specializing in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services as well. CraigsTaxService.com online, 890-2233. And just a quick reminder, if you missed part of the game tonight, or you were at the game and on the road now, want to go back and listen or watch, check out the podcast. It'll be up shortly at WGNSSports.com. Sir Pizza podcast button right there. Tap on that. Takes you to all the podcasts for many years back, a couple of decades actually. You can go back and listen since we've been podcasting. Thanks to Sir Pizza, where you can order your favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. Carry out or delivery, East Main, South Church, Memorial Boulevard for Sir Pizza. Final stats here in the boys' game as we continue the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. They are brought to you by Josh Houston and Associates, JHA Company, Winners Trophies, and Fans Heating and Air. The scoring real quick for you. For the Blaze, 10 points for Braden Flowers. Keller Jackson had 6. 8 points for Jalen McDonald. 6 for Dorian Lyles. Mike Bass had 12 to lead the team in scoring. Off the bench, Braylon Bailey with 11. And 3 points for Gabriel Ramirez-James. 4 for Cash Shipley. And a first bank 3 for Latham Alsop. So a lot of kids scoring tonight for the Blaze. For Riverdale, Kenny Robinson finishes with 6 points tonight. Chase Scruggs with 2. Jackson Turner with 4 points. Ryan Wilkerson had 3 threes for 9 points tonight. Of another first bank 3 for Dawson Woodfine, 3 points for the night. 2 for Evan Wilkerson, both at the free throw line. And 6 points for Braylon Burns. Mario Lee in the fourth quarter, the sophomore coming in, threw in a couple of threes and a 2-point bucket for 8. That is your scoring. Final score 64-39. And what do the team stats tell us there, Bill?
All right, Brian, team stats tonight. Again, the Blackman Blaze defeated the Riverdale Warriors 64-39. For Riverdale tonight, they had 16 rebounds. They shot 14 to 35 from the floor, 40%. They made 6 first bank threes. They were 5 of 9 at the free throw line for 56%, and they had 8 turnovers. For the Blackman Blaze, who improved tonight, I believe it's 13-3 on the season. They had 23 rebounds. They were 26 of 51 from the floor for 51%. They made 7 first bank threes. They were 5 of 6 at the free throw line for 83%, and they had 5 turnovers. And once again, the final score in the boys' game tonight, the Blackman Blaze 64, Riverdale Warriors 39. The boys' game on Friday with Stewart's Creek will be a big one in district play for the Blaze. And we'll be at Stewart's Creek for that. And Blackman girls look to continue their winning ways, and standing in the way will be Stewart's Creek. So it'll be good to head to the Creek on Friday. And I think back with Blackman on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, with Oakland. So see the Blaze here for a few. My first chance to see Blackman this year. Pretty impressed. I think yes.
Maybe the 2 best teams know that,
yep.
And Rockvale and others are going to have a lot to say with that. But Smyrna boys, for instance.
Yes.
But what does that tell you tonight? Smyrna trails by 3 to Siegel at halftime. So, who knows how this thing's going to finish. And then when you get to the tournament, who knows how it's going to roll out.
Exactly right. And 15 to 18-year-olds, you don't know day to day for sure how they're going to come to the game. So that's what makes it exciting, makes everybody want to come watch. And we have really good basketball across the county.
Makes you excited unless you're the coach.
That's true. I can vouch for that, yes.
Yeah, and it makes you want to pull your hair out,
yes.
I would imagine, at that point. Well, Bill, I appreciate you joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoyed
Absolutely.
Listening to you do the girls' game tonight. I know we're going to have some other opportunities down the road in the next few weeks. So looking forward to it. We're mid-January, and about 4 weeks we're going to be talking tournament.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's already mid-January. You're literally 4 weeks from district play and region play, and it's going to be exciting. What's exciting this year is all the games are going to be in the county through the region, and even the sectionals are not going to be, but as far as you can go is Williamson County. So it's going to be some exciting basketball all the way on the road to the Murphy Center.
Most definitely so. Well, Bill, we'll see you here in a bit. Appreciate your work tonight.
Absolutely, Brian. Appreciate it.
That is Bill Hockenberry. Got to thank also Jackson Smith at the station, our studio producer for radio, and our on-site cameraman producer, Micah Robeson for Big G TV. Hope you enjoyed our coverage tonight. Go back and listen to the podcast or watch it on YouTube or on the podcast section of the website. Thanks to our friends here at Blackman High School, especially Justin Smith, the principal, and assistant principal and athletic director Scott Lawless. For the whole crew, I'm Brian Barrett saying so long, everybody, until the next time we meet at the game.
Thanks for joining us for tonight's high school sports action on WGNS and Big G TV. Visit WGNSSports.com later to download, watch, or listen to the full podcast of the game. And be sure to check the site for details for the next State Farm Prep Sports broadcast. The station manager of WGNS is Brian Barrett, Primetime Sports Director John Dinkins, and the executive producer of Big G TV, Dalton Barrett. A big thank you to all the sponsors who made tonight's broadcast possible. This has been a Primetime Sports presentation on the Good Neighbor Network. WGNS Radio and Big G TV cover prep sports like no one else. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team bring you the sights and sounds of every game on State Farm Prep Sports, where local teams and big moments come to life. Hear every game on FM 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, and WGNSradio.com, or watch on YouTube, Facebook, and more. WGNS and Big G TV, your front row seat to Rutherford County Prep Sports.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-895-2700 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-900-0877.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
Approval and said, what is your point? And I said, well, my point